Hello, Year 9. Welcome to Raising Aspirations Week, and this is our opportunity to take some time to reflect on our path, on our educational journey, and think about what careers we might like to look at, what higher education or further education places we might want to go to, and really for us to have the opportunity to provide you with lots of different avenues of people to talk to and places to go to find support for that as well. Okay, so what I want you to do whilst listening to this presentation and also during your Raising Aspirations week is really take some time to sit back and reflect, think about all the speakers that come in to speak to you and about all the workshops that you do with the different members of staff. Okay, so the best thing to do during Raising Aspirations week, but during any time, is to make sure that we are asking questions. Ask questions, ask more questions, and ask some more questions. You're in a position now where you are about to start your GCSE. So you've made your options choices and you've picked which ones you're going to do for the next 2 years. And now's the time to be asking questions about where that can lead us. Some of you may have already sat and thought about the career that you want to do when you are post 16 or post 18, and that's the reason you've taken on that option. And that's great. Some of you may have taken the options because you feel that you enjoy them and you will excel in them, and that's great too. But you are working with specialist members of staff, specialist teachers in that area, and you need to start thinking about asking them, if you've not already, where that subject or that career can lead you. Okay. This is a partnership, guys. So, as I'd said, we are starting year 10 very soon, and at the beginning of next year, you will start collating evidence, developing skills, honing in, and demonstrating those skills and techniques that you are developing in those specific areas. But that's not just a one-way street. Okay, your teachers are there to support you and do their absolute best to do so, but you need to join us in that journey. So you need to make sure that you continue the end of year 11 and start year 10 as you mean to go on with that drive and that focus, that resilience and that determination. Which nicely brings me on to our Garibaldi School formula, and you have seen this many times now and know that our great ATL, our zero consequences and our attendance, plus the great teaching that you get here, will make amazing outcomes. Okay, we want the best for you and we want you to get the most out of your time here, but that does take, like I said before, in that partnership, some work from you as well. So make sure you're thinking about how you approach every lesson, how you approach everything that you do from now on. Okay, so we have done year 7 and 8. We were successful. We're at the point now, we're at the end of year 9. So we've nearly completed all our key stage 3 and we've made our options choices. You know that for the next 2 years, you're going to be looking at those options choices and developing and honing your skills. And then you'll sit your GCSEs. But at that point, you then need to think about what you are going to do next. So you're going to year 12 and 13, be that as A levels at sixth form, whether you decide to go on to college or whether you intend to get an apprenticeship somewhere else as well. Okay, so that could be West Knox College, it doesn't have to be, but you can look at vocational courses at level 2 and level 3. And you can also see, and there'll be some further guidance coming out in Raising Aspirations Week, the guidance video for the apprenticeships. Remember, you must stay in education until you're 18, so this means you are now preparing for your future so that you're equipped to make informed decisions. But you might be thinking, who can I go and ask about this? Who are the best people to talk to? Well, obviously, your subject teachers are the best people to speak to begin with, because they'll know specifically for their subjects. But actually, you might want some more general information or some specific information that's not linked to their subject. So remember, you've got your mentor for general questions about careers, sixth form and Unifrog. Don't forget that Miss Bleasdale and Miss Smedley, who lead the pathway for personal development, have got an absolute wealth of knowledge to support you with that as well. There is Mr. West up in the sixth form university partnerships and Raising Aspirations Week that he can support you with. And then just take a look. You'll see there I've put mine on this presentation. All of your teachers have put on their doors their journey, their pathway. So you might want to have a little bit of a read through of those if you've not already and see what journey they went on. Because they might do something or have done something that's similar to what you'd like to do, and you can ask them questions as well. Remember, this week is all about asking questions and getting lots of information. Okay, so points of reflection, the world of work. So consider throughout this week where you would like to work. Is that a physical location that you'd like to work? Is it a type of space? So are you more outdoorsy? Would you prefer to work in a hospital? Would you prefer to work in an office or on a factory floor? Would you prefer something physical to do? Think about what emotional satisfaction you'd like to get from your work. So, will it fulfill you emotionally? Will you be able to actually do the job on a daily basis? Will you wake up in the morning and look forward to going to work? And will you have a job that you believe you can do? Okay, that's so important. Waking up and wanting to come to work. What financial situation you'd like to get from your work. So the average UK salary is around £31,000. Will your job fulfill you financially? Will it allow you to do what you need to do in life, or will it restrict you in any way? And then the prestige attached to certain jobs. Will you be proud of what you do and what you intend to achieve? Will you be happy to respond honestly when people ask you about what you do or what your job is? Okay, you might want to pause this clip at this point or pause it at the end just as I've finished, just to consider some useful links that you can be looking at as well during the week and beyond. So there is the Unifrog website, which hopefully you now all know how to log on to. If you're struggling with that, like I said, you can come and speak to your mentor about that, about to myself or to Miss Bleasdale and Miss Smedley. So log into Unifrog, use that for your career searches and have a think about what the salaries are for certain jobs, what qualifications you need for certain jobs. It's very useful information on Unifrog. There's also Prospects as a website that you can use as well for career searches and looking into qualifications. And there's the National Careers Service. So please talk to us, talk to me, your mentor, your teachers, if you are stuck at all at any point. Okay, several students have already opened a dialogue and have benefited from it, but it really is beneficial to use this time to be able to ask questions and make sure that you've got everything ready. Right, I'm going to leave you now. If you've got any questions, like I said, please do let me know. And I hope you enjoy your Raising Aspirations week. See you soon, guys.